Welcome to this LinkPoint Connect training video. In this video, I will provide an overview of the changes included in the 7.2 release of LinkPoint Connect. Before I get started, I want to share a few notes about the upgrade. The 7.2 release features upgrades for PC-installed components. These changes do not affect server-based or mobile users. New trial users and new accounts moving forward will have access to the latest version by default. Release to current customers will be on a rolling basis. Release changes apply to instances already running the enhanced side panel upgrade. Accounts with custom configuration or virtual desktop deployments will not be upgraded automatically. If you do not have this upgrade enabled yet or would like more information about upgrading your current instance to the latest version of the enhanced side panel, contact customer success at linkpoint360.com. The 7.2 release expands the functionality and scope of the enhanced side panel. During this video, I will highlight a number of new features and changes since the 7.1 release, which debuted the new side panel user interface. These topics include creating new Salesforce records with LinkPoint connections, creating Outlook contacts, designating primary contacts for recorded emails, keeping related references for reply and forwarded emails, using Salesforce email templates in Outlook, editing email subject and body when recording to Salesforce, recording emails to the enhanced email object in Salesforce, working with Salesforce fields, and completing a meeting recap. Please be sure to refer to the 7.2 release notes for a complete list of all changes. Let's take a look at the 7.2 release. LinkPoint Connections is the newest feature in the side panel. It automatically detects leads and contacts in your inbox which are not in your instance of Salesforce by comparing email signature data against your CRM. Select an email, and the side panel will query Salesforce looking for all matching and related records. You can see for this email, both Fred and Jake are Salesforce contacts that LinkPoint Connect recognizes. However, Michael is not in Salesforce with this email address. Locate the LinkPoint Connections group on the side panel and expand to see the email signature data that was collected. From here, you can choose to create a new Salesforce contact or lead using the provided icons. Both options open a snap form. LinkPoint Connections pre-fills as much information as possible with the email signature details. For each value placed in a field, the system adds a check mark in the column on the left. Users will still need to complete any other required fields before saving to Salesforce. You can also drag values between fields or from the left-hand column to better align data as needed. Click the green check mark to save the record. LinkPoint Connections will display contextual records based on the email that you are viewing. You can also review a list of all collected email signatures by clicking the Connections icon in the bottom of the side panel. You can choose to remove an email signature from the list by clicking the Disregard and Remove icon. The 7.2 release also includes several ways for creating Outlook contacts. If you are viewing a LinkPoint Connections record, you can click the Create Outlook Contact icon to launch a pre-filled contact form, review the information, and save as needed. You can create an Outlook contact anywhere you see the contact icon throughout the side panel. You can drag and drop an email signature and select the option to create a new Outlook contact. Or you can drag and drop a Salesforce URL from your browser to the drop zone. This is especially useful for users who want to add Salesforce leads to their instance of Outlook for easier access. The option also works with contacts, events, and tasks. Also new with the 7.2 release is the ability to designate a primary contact when recording an email to more than one Salesforce contact record. Record an email to multiple Salesforce contacts. The first record you select will automatically appear with a primary contact star in the Related to Salesforce section of the side panel. The recorded email will have the selected contact as the primary for the Salesforce task. To change the primary contact, simply click the star icon on the desired contact. Note that the primary contact will also be used when creating follow-up tasks or events from the recorded email. Another enhancement in the latest release retains related references on replies and forwarded emails. This makes it quick and easy to keep outbound emails associated with previously selected Salesforce records. Record an inbound email as needed, and note that the records are listed in the Relate to Salesforce section of the side panel. Reply to or forward the email. Note that the previous related to selections are carried over automatically. Adjust the selections if needed and send the email when ready. There are separate settings for managing this behavior for reply emails and forwarded emails. Open the Preferences pane and expand the Advanced Preferences section. Locate the two Remove Related References settings. Note that these options are disabled by default so that all replies and forwards inherit previously selected related records. Click the checkbox to prevent LinkPoint Connect from preserving this information as needed. The 7.2 release also includes support for Salesforce email templates. Users can now leverage email templates stored in Salesforce directly within Outlook with support for merge fields. Template access reflects each user's permissions within Salesforce. Create a new email and add recipients. Then, click the Salesforce email templates icon in the side panel. The template wizard is divided into 3 action steps. First, select a template. Note that you can toggle between folders and search for templates by name. Second, select the Salesforce records required to merge field data. LinkPoint Connect will present options based on the fields in the email template and the recipients on the email. In this example, since the email is addressed to Fred Johnson and Jake Smith, the system is recommending account, case, and contact records for both Fred and Jake. Make record selections as needed, being sure to select an option for each object type listed. Note that for user fields, you may need to search for your user record in Salesforce to merge the field data. Last, preview the template with the merged field data included. You can edit the field information, or click the green check mark to add the template to the email. Review the email within Outlook with all merged field data added. You can edit and adjust the email as needed, relate it to Salesforce, and send when ready. Another outbound email feature added to the 7.2 release is support for editing email subject and body content before recording to Salesforce. Recorded emails are added to Salesforce with the email subject listed as the task name. To make these easier to review in Salesforce, users can edit the subject line to better reflect the email content or action required when reviewing later in the CRM. Editing the body content can help reduce clutter and make the task descriptions in Salesforce easier to review. This feature is off by default. Open the Preferences pane and expand the Advanced Preferences section. Select the option to allow me to edit the subject and body fields when I record emails. Then, close the Preferences pane. Reply to or forward an email. Address the email and compose content as needed. Click the View Salesforce Fields button at the bottom of the side panel. Edit the subject and comments fields as needed. Note that changes you make to how the email is recorded to Salesforce will not change the content that is sent to the email recipients. Click the green check mark when finished. Relate the email to Salesforce as needed and send the email. Note that the email is recorded to Salesforce with the new subject and edited body content. The 7.2 release also includes support for organizations who have enabled Salesforce Enhanced Email. Emails are recorded as an email message in the activity history for selected records when enabled. This feature is off by default and can be configured on request by LinkPoint 360 Professional Services. The user interface for Salesforce field updates has also been enhanced with the 7.2 release. Salesforce fields are now easier to edit within Snap Form layouts. Users can click the View Salesforce Field button in the bottom of the side panel to launch a full window for entering and updating Salesforce data. All Salesforce validation rules continue to apply, but errors are now displayed clearly within the provided window. Remember that all required fields will be displayed by default and will be required for the user to proceed with recording or saving and sending the item. Data is not written to Salesforce until the item is recorded to or synced to the CRM. Lastly, the 7.2 release provides users with access to the Meeting Recap feature directly from the enhanced side panel. Meeting Recap allows users to enter meeting notes and update Salesforce fields for specific records with better account insight. Users can click the Meeting Recap icon to launch the process and may be prompted to log into their account to proceed. Users are guided through a feedback process with preset questions and answer sets for consistent data tied to key organizational metrics. Changes are written to the related Salesforce objects and fields in real time. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video overview of the 7.2 release of LinkPoint Connect. Visit linkpoint360.com/releases for complete release information, user guide, and supporting training materials. You can also access a variety of online resources to optimize your experience with this product release. If you do not have this upgrade enabled yet, or would like more information about upgrading your current instance to the latest version of the enhanced side panel, contact customer success at linkpoint360.com.